At a very, very young age, I was diagnosed with pretty severe ADD. I lacked discipline. I was very scattered. TAS luckily was very, very patient with me, and I think that was the reason my parents transferred me from a local school to TAS. I had my eyes set on being a chef at a very young age, but my father, being a bit traditional and Asian, wanted me to pursue a proper four-year degree. So my attempt to convince him to let me go to culinary school right after high school was difficult. So I ended up pursuing marketing, and I did that for 7 years. Ended up at Nike. Great job. I'm very happy with that. But it wasn't until COVID, where I was stuck in Taipei for a year working remotely for Nike, that I learned how much I loved and wanted to stay in Taiwan. So yeah, I made a decision literally on my 30th birthday. I resigned and decided to pursue my childhood dream of becoming a chef and a restaurateur. I think what really brings me back to TAS, I think there's just this pride and this honor for having attended TAS, and I found this different than anywhere else, is that the alumni network in TAS is super powerful. I think I would contribute a big part of our business's success to the alumni network. Almost every problem that I run into is one call away. I can call even alumni that I don't know. If they know that I went to TAS, they'll be inclined to help me. So there's just this bond, I think, in people that attended TAS, and that's why I think there's motivation for me to come back. I think two things. So one is the people, the kids. Everyone was quite ambitious. Everyone had big dreams. Definitely set an internal thermostat for my ambitions. Really helped me grow into the person I am today. And I think the creative classes I've taken in TAS really taught me to have the courage to just kind of do things differently and express things differently. The teachers here really taught me to kind of question everything and think critically. I think that was in general, that was the most important. Those experiences at TAS has definitely taught and excelled my creativity, which is my biggest strength. Had I gone to culinary school first, I think my first food concept would have been something a little too grand, a little too complicated, and a little bit too ambitious, and therefore confusing for the customer. My experience in marketing and at Nike helped me have the courage to build something so simple. So I spent an entire 2 years preparing for the business. I turned my laundry room into a baking studio, and this was the year that mattered the most. I made a commitment to myself that I was going to spend every single day, literally every day, not a single day off, to learn fermentation and sourdough. A lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, but then kind of using that as fuel to keep me focused until I felt like I got something that was closely resembling a product I had in mind. I think success to me has always been a ever-moving goalpost. In my early 20s, it was very external. So it was feeling like an underdog because I didn't necessarily have good grades. So I really started from the bottom when I was in Shanghai working in marketing. And so success for me then was just about keeping up with everyone who was better educated, more talented, smarter. It was about building a business around my childhood passion and hopefully making a decent living out of that and being able to stay in Taiwan and sustain a level of life quality that I'm used to at that point. But I think I very quickly learned that successes that you set out to achieve doesn't actually bring the lasting peace. Maybe like a few days, maybe a few weeks if you're lucky. So I think what I'm realizing now, and I could be wrong, is more about just again finding intrinsic motivation. And I think moving forward, yeah, hopefully starting a family, being a father would be nice. I hesitate to give advice, but I can speak from personal experience. Honestly, just picking a lane that you think is mildly interesting or passionate that you have fun doing, and just giving it your all, and like just try to outwork everyone. It might not sound good, but don't believe in work-life balance too early. Do your best, and then when you figure out that it's not the right thing, don't be afraid to move on, but give it your best first. So stick with something for a year, remain committed to it, even when you're not feeling off. Just do it, even for 5 minutes. Just don't stop and keep doing it for 1 year, and I promise something cool and maybe even magical might happen.